It was a sunny Saturday morning in Lagos. Luxury cars lined up in front of the Grand Pearl Hotel, the venue of one of the biggest business conferences of the year. Inside the hall, journalists, CEOs, and investors mingled, waiting for the keynote speaker, Olivia Jason, a young billionaire and the CEO of Damalux Holdings, one of the fastest-growing tech and investment companies in Africa. But outside the hotel gates, something unexpected was happening. A modest Toyota Corolla drove in slowly. Behind the wheel was Olivia herself, dressed simply in a long gown, no makeup, no bodyguards, and her hair wrapped neatly. She stepped out of the car, holding her small handbag and a gift box she had brought for the host, Mr. Richard, the event organizer. Just as she approached the entrance, the security guard, Samuel, stopped her abruptly. "Madam, where do you think you're going?" Samuel asked, his voice firm and suspicious. Olivia smiled politely. "Good morning. I'm here for the business conference. My name is Olivia Jason." Samuel frowned. "Olivia what?" "Madam, please step aside. This event is for special invitees, not walk-ins." She chuckled lightly. "I'm invited." "You can check the list." He shook his head impatiently. "Madam, please don't stress me. I know people like you, always looking for who to sneak in and take free food. Please leave before you cause trouble." A few people passing by stopped to stare. Olivia's face flushed with embarrassment. "Sir," she said calmly, "I think there's a mistake. If you just check with your supervisor—" "Enough!" Samuel snapped. "You think I don't know what I'm doing?" "Madam, don't waste my time. Dress like this and say you're a billionaire. Please respect yourself." Olivia's eyes dimmed with quiet hurt. She took a deep breath, nodded slowly, and walked back to her car. The guests nearby whispered. One of them muttered, "She looks so humble, though." But Samuel didn't care. He had done his job. Inside the hall, Mr. Richard, the event organizer, was pacing nervously. He had been waiting for Olivia for almost 30 minutes. His dream was to secure a business partnership with her company, a deal worth millions. Finally, he called her personal assistant. "Good morning. Is Madam Olivia close by? We've been expecting her." The assistant sounded confused. "She left the house almost an hour ago. She should be there by now." Mr. Richard's heart skipped. "Wait, are you saying she's already on her way?" "Yes, sir." He rushed outside immediately and found Samuel standing confidently at the gate. "Samuel, have you seen a woman come in? About this height, dressed simply, driving a Toyota Corolla?" Samuel scoffed. "Ah, Olga, you mean that woman that was claiming to be some Olivia billionaire? I sent her away, jar." "You did what?" Richard yelled, his voice echoing. "You sent her away?" That was the real Olivia Jason. Samuel froze. "What, sir? It can't be. She looked so—" "So what? Poor?" Richard snapped. "You just ruined the most important meeting of my career." He grabbed his phone, trying to call Olivia, but she didn't answer. Instead, she sent a short message. "If your company treats people like that, I don't think we share the same values. Take care." By the next morning, the story had spread across social media. Someone who witnessed the incident had recorded a short clip of Samuel yelling at Olivia and posted it with the caption, "Security man insults billionaire CEO at the gate of her own event." The video went viral. People everywhere debated about humility, appearance, and respect. When Mr. Richard saw the news, he knew there was no saving the situation. He lost the contract, and his company suffered a huge setback. But that wasn't the end. Later that afternoon, he called Samuel into his office. The guard walked in, his head lowered. "Samuel," Richard began quietly, "I warned you several times about your attitude toward people." "Sir, I'm sorry," Samuel said shakily. "I didn't know she was the person you were expecting. I thought—" "You thought wrong," Richard interrupted. "You judged someone you didn't know. You embarrassed my company and cost us millions." He sighed deeply and looked away. "I have no choice, Samuel. You're dismissed, effective immediately." Samuel's knees went weak. "Sir, please," Richard raised his hand. "Learn from this. Respect costs nothing, but arrogance can cost you everything." Samuel left the company in shame. For weeks he searched for work but found none. Every time he applied for another security job, people recognized his face from the viral video. One evening, as he sat at home, he saw Olivia Jason on TV, speaking at a youth empowerment conference. She said something that pierced his heart. "True success is not in wealth or status. It's in how we treat others, especially those who can do nothing for us." Tears rolled down Samuel's face. He realized that a moment of pride had destroyed his livelihood. Determined to change, he began volunteering at a community center, helping others and treating everyone with respect. Slowly, his reputation improved. A year later, Samuel got another job as a security supervisor at a new company. On his first day, he was surprised to see Olivia's company logo on the building next door. He froze for a moment, remembering everything. This time, whenever anyone approached the gate, rich or poor, young or old, he greeted them with kindness and humility. One day, as Olivia walked past with her team, she saw him, and their eyes met briefly. He bowed respectfully. Olivia smiled softly and nodded, a silent sign of forgiveness. In life, appearances can deceive. The person you look down on today might be the one you'll need tomorrow. Respect everyone, not because of who they are, but because of who you are. Humility is free, but pride can be very expensive.